What's going on, y'all, man? It's LA Rich, and we back with another video, man. And y'all know who it is, who we got on this channel again, man. We got the one and only Charlie Kirk back on the channel with him doing a video titled Charlie Kirk Destroys Race Baiting Student with Facts and Logic. Now, I'm interested to see how they're going to be race baiting in this, bro. This is a pretty long video, so I'm going to make this intro just short as possible. But just thank y'all again for all the love and support y'all showed me. We hit 11.4 thousand in a row to 11.5 now. I appreciate y'all so much for the love and support y'all show me every single day. You truly mean the most to me. Nonetheless, we're going to get into this vid and hear the points that him and this girl got us. Well, this say student, but I see a girl right here. So whatever, the student, girl, boy, whatever it is, man, we're going to find out what they got to say and how this debate goes. But enough of the talking. Let's do it.
Question. I want to clarify a point that y'all mentioned earlier. You said you don't believe in white privilege, correct?
Yeah, it's a myth. It doesn't exist.
Okay. So according to the Bureau of Prison Statistics from last month, 38.3% of our current inmate population is black. But according to the 2020 census data, only 12.2% of our national population is black. So if you don't believe in white privilege, how do you explain this disparity?
So why are they in jail?
It has been this way for years, since the 90s.
No,
since
why do people go to jail?
Why are black people in jail at higher rates than white people?
That's the question, right? Maybe because they
Yes.
commit more crimes than white people.
But that's not true. It actually is.
They do. So every independent analysis shows that blacks have committed a disproportionate amount of crime. No one wants to say it out loud, but it's true. In fact, in New York, 52% of murders are committed by blacks, 40+% of arson, 60+% of drug deals. And so the question you should really be asking is what drives them to commit crimes? That's the question, right? The real question is, and maybe I can ask you, what percentage of blacks are raised with two parents in the home?
So actually, according to the Uniform Crime Report for 2019, black or African American individuals committed only about 1 million crimes, while white people committed about 4 million crimes.
So,
but that's
hold on.
proportion.
Yeah, how about the proportion?
There's a lot more white people than black people in the United States.
It's a 60% white country and a 14% black country. So you just proved my point. You literally, so basically that's a disproportionate amount of crime. It is.
But listen, I want to say, look, you are coming up here and you're asking a question, and that's not easy to do, first and foremost, no matter what. And I really appreciate your question in front of all these people. It's hard. So thank you for asking your question. But let me point out what
Definitely, I want to say that too, man. Shout out to all the people that even go up here and, ask their questions, man. Sit there and want to debate, because a lot of people wouldn't do it. They could feel away, but they just won't get up there and say it. And a lot of these people that be in these videos have the courage to still go up there and have a mic and say what they need to say. So shout out to all of them that do that, man.
what you just did, and you didn't know this, you did it. You switched from proportion to raw numbers. And you did that to make a point that you thought you were making, but you weren't. But look, your issue was that black Americans only make up 13% of the population, and yet they make up, I think you said, like 38% of the prison population. And then you switched to raw numbers because, so black people only make up 13% of the population, but they commit 40% of all homicides and 60% of all violent crime. Unfortunately, I don't think that's anything inherent in black Americans. That's not what I'm saying. That's just the fact. And what Charlie is saying is, look, we've got to look at why that is. So you're claiming that that disparity is inherent proof of discrimination. So would you also say the fact that there are fewer Asians in jail means that than white people, that there is discrimination against white people? No. Disparity isn't proof of discrimination is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So let me just throw, and Allie's exactly right. What percentage of blacks grow up with two parents in the home?
I don't know.
Yeah, less than 20%. That's why there's so many blacks committing crimes and they're in jail. It's that simple. The death of the black family is why blacks are in jail higher than their population percentage. It's that simple.
May I see your criminology degree? Do you have one?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Wait.
We've gotta. Are you a
We gotta argue
biologist,
from an
Ketanji
expert
Brown
thing.
Jackson?
So, no, let me ask you a question.
I mean,
So-
you feel me? This is, see, my thoughts on this so far, man. You can't debate facts. You feel me? If it's really facts out here that are showing that when it's obvious, bro, you feel me? We make more crimes. It's less of us, but it's still more of us, more black people in jail, a higher amount of black people in jail when it's a less population of them. or of us. Shit, I'm gonna say us. I'm black, goddamn it. But then you can't argue against it, bro. You feel me? It's a fact. It's nothing you can argue against. It's just, shit. It's just how it is. Goddamn it.
So, do I need a
And a
criminal?
big reason of that is what he said. You feel me? A lot of us don't grow up with goddamn both parents. It's a rare thing. You feel? If I'm being honest, bro. So, if you got both of your parents out there, understand that you blessed, especially being black. You blessed, no matter even whatever race, black, white, Asian, Mexican, Hispanic. You blessed to have both of your people in your life, man. Real talk.
Criminology degree to be able to understand that 75% of blacks don't grow up with two parents?
To be well versed in it, I believe so.
Do you have one?
I don't, but I'm studying it.
Okay,
right
but
now.
you
Oh, she
exactly.
studied it.
But you did the same thing. You looked at a statistic, and he did the same thing. You
Look,
don't have a criminology
Have you
degree,
even taken
neither
a
does
criminology
he.
course? Have y'all
Hold on
taken
a second.
one?
You're doing an argument from authority, okay?
It's a fallacy.
So the laws of physics don't change whether or not you're a physicist, okay? The law of thermodynamics doesn't change whether or not you take a course on it. Answer the question. Why do blacks have a broken family versus a nuclear family, and does that translate to higher rates of crime? Do you admit that?
Why is it that blacks don't have parents, though? Why?
Good question. We subsidize single motherhood in this country through the federal government of the United States. Great question. Now we're getting somewhere. Back in the 1960s, we put forward a program where black women married the government and broke up with the men they were with. Welfare state, Lyndon Baines Johnson, and that has contributed to blacks committing more crimes.
I believe institutionalized.
That is a good point right there. I'm not even gonna hold you. That is a good point right there.
Thanks for your answer, but I don't believe I'm getting anywhere
but
with y'all.
look-
But
so-
no, just let me point something out. Did you know that it's not white Americans that have the lowest incarceration rate or the lowest rates of crime or the highest graduation rates or the highest median income? It's not white Americans. It's Asian Americans. They have the highest median income. They have the highest graduation rates. They have the most degrees. They have the lowest incarceration rates. And guess what? They also have the lowest single parenthood rates. Okay? So that is true across the board. It's not just black Americans. And unless you're willing to say that the reason why Asian Americans make more than white Americans, or the reason why Asian Americans go to jail less than white Americans, is because there is systemic institutional racism against white people in this country, then your argument against black people doesn't really work.
So let me ask you one thing. You said institutional racism.
That is a fact right there, and I like how she putting it too. You can really sit there and say for each race out here that, well, there's discrimination towards this race because another race is having it better than that race. You feel me? When in reality, bro, and I feel like the world get caught up in this too much, bro. It is more races out here besides white and black, man. It's almost like, bro, I get, if you want to say two main ones, I guess you can say that, but it is other races out here, bro. You feel me? And even when I hear bad shit talked about, if it's on black people or something like that, mind you, bro, we aren't the only goddamn race out here, man. It is not just white and black, and that's it. Don't end right there. You got way other, but you barely hear them talking about. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I mean right there, man.
Got a black
Remember, it's not just black and white.
friend right up here. He's great. He's great. So let me ask you. Let me ask you a question. What can I do that he can't do?
What do you mean?
If institutional racism was real, what can I do that he can't do?
Well, you're less likely to get arrested.
I'm sorry. No,
That's
if we
less-
both commit a crime, he's going to get arrested and I'm not?
He could.
Wait, so we just went through this.
saying-
Blacks commit a disproportionate amount of crime in this country because of broken families. So give me one law on the books.
not because
You
of
said it's
broken
institutional.
families.
Give me a law anywhere that discriminates against blacks. Give me one law anywhere in America.
You want current or past?
How about right now?
Well, the fact that crack cocaine is criminalized more than regular cocaine.
No.
that
If I
is
deal
disproportionate raising law against blacks.
if I deal crack cocaine, I'm getting arrested regardless of skin color. Give me a
But if you were
law.
dealing white cocaine, you're
Give
less
me a
likely
law
to get a harsher
anywhere
sentence.
that allows white people to commit crimes and get away with it, and blacks can't. Does that law exist?
Not anymore. But that
Because
doesn't
there's
mean
no
it's not real.
institutional racism in America.
Because there-
The idea of institutional racism is laws on the books.
Just because it's not down on paper doesn't mean it's not real.
Okay, give us an example. Not just
God.
a disparity. Not just a
God?
disparity.
God isn't, you don't see God.
He's on paper. Read the Bible.
I didn't mean it like that. I'm getting nowhere with y'all, and y'all are not answering my question, so I'm going to end this Q&A right here. Thank you for your time.
We actually did answer her questions, but I do appreciate, even though she's got an attitude, I do appreciate her courage. I do. That is difficult. That's difficult
Yeah,
to
I mean,
come up
it's
here and ask
difficult,
a
but
question,
see,
but you can also do it respectfully.
But what bothered me about her, I'm glad she was there. She wasn't being honest. At least be honest, okay? And be willing to be corrected. Well, that was a fun fireworks show to end our time together, right?
Hey man, good video right there, bro. You feel me? And I do get even what the girl was saying, but I feel like more of it. I wouldn't say. It's just straight racism. You feel me? If you see it, obviously there are some cops out there that are just straight up racist, whether it's towards white people or black people, Hispanics, Asians. Some of them are just racist. You feel me? But and that's just the way the world is. You get what I'm saying? So you can't get around that. And it can be discrimination, but I would say it lean towards more so that the person is just goddamn racist, man. You know? So that's really what it is. You feel me? But yeah, that's going to close out the video. Y'all make sure to let me know some more Charlie Kirk videos to react to these debates. Honestly, in my opinion, my favorite videos to react to. I'm going to just be honest. I like these debates a lot. So just keep on letting me know some more of them to react to. And I got y'all with it, man. But hey, it's LA Rich. I'm getting up out of here. All right, y'all.
I just got the race, I boost it up, that I'm not real. Shooter ready, go there, ready, blaze, they hit up everyone. Every time I didn't give a shit, I still ain't number one. In my pockets filled with money, bitch, like fucking.